Imagine this. In 2025, it's projected that the average American will need to earn $75,000 just to cover basic living expenses. That's right, you heard me. 75 grand for the basics. We are talking housing, groceries, healthcare, the essentials. Now let's break this down. Housing costs have been skyrocketing, with the median home price expected to hit over $300,000. And food? It's not any better. The cost of your average grocery haul will have climbed by almost 30%. Don't even get me started on healthcare. With premiums on the rise, the average American could be shelling out more than $10,000 a year on health insurance alone. With these escalating costs, how can anyone hope to save money? Well, there's a way. It's called frugal living. Frugal living, it's not about deprivation. It's about making smarter choices. Picture this, your life, but streamlined, simplified, and free from the shackles of unnecessary spending. That's the essence of frugal living. Often, the term frugality is misunderstood as a synonym for cheap or stingy. But let's clear the air. Frugality is about valuing your resources, making the most of what you have, and cutting back on the excess, rather than compromising on your needs or desires. Consider your daily cup of store-bought coffee. It's a small luxury, but when you add up the cost over a year, it's a significant chunk of change. By brewing your coffee at home, you can still enjoy your caffeine fix without the hefty price tag. And what about those impulsive online shopping sprees? We've all been there, scrolling through endless pages of items, clicking add to cart on things we don't really need. By practicing mindful spending, one can resist the urge to splurge and instead focus your resources on what truly matters to you. Frugality also extends to the bigger aspects of our lives. Take housing, for instance. Do you really need that extra bedroom? And could you downsize to a smaller, more affordable space? Or transportation, can you cut back on fuel costs by walking, biking, or taking public transport more often? Think of frugality as a tool that enables you to reassess your needs versus wants, to distinguish between the essential and the excess. It's about prioritizing and making informed decisions that align with your financial goals and values. Remember, frugality isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about finding a balance where you can enjoy the things you love without overspending. It's about making choices that bring you joy and value, rather than temporary satisfaction followed by financial stress. It isn't just a trend, but a lifestyle choice. With the right approach, it can make a huge difference in your financial situation. So, are you ready to embrace the art of frugal living and crush 2025? So, what can frugal living do for you? Let's dive into the benefits. Imagine a life where you are not constantly worried about the next paycheck, where you can breathe easy, knowing you have a financial buffer, and where your health is not compromised due to stress. This is what frugal living can offer you. Let's start with the most obvious advantage, saving money. By adopting a frugal lifestyle, you can significantly reduce your expenses. Think about it. Have you ever considered how much you could save by brewing your own coffee instead of buying it from a cafe? Or by preparing home-cooked meals instead of ordering takeout? Small changes like these can add up to major savings over time. But the benefits of frugal living extend far beyond just saving money. It can also help reduce stress. When you live frugally, you're less dependent on your income, which means less worry about job loss, unexpected expenses, or retirement. It's like having a safety net that catches you when life throws a curveball your way. Now, let's talk about a benefit that is often overlooked: health. Stress is a well-known culprit for a myriad of health issues, from heart disease to mental health disorders. By reducing financial stress through frugal living, you're not just saving money, but potentially improving your health and well-being. Frugality can also cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment. When you're not constantly chasing the latest gadget or the newest fashion trend, you start to appreciate what you already have. You realize that happiness doesn't come from material possessions, but from experiences and relationships. Lastly, frugality can contribute to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly lifestyle. By reducing, reusing, and recycling, we're not just saving money, but also doing our part in preserving our planet for future generations. Frugal living isn't just about saving money, it's about gaining control over your financial future. And remember, frugality doesn't mean depriving yourself. It's about making conscious choices and prioritizing what truly matters to you. So, are you ready to embrace the frugal lifestyle and crush 2025? Now that you understand the benefits, are you ready to start your frugal living journey? Let's dive into some practical tips and strategies for incorporating frugal living into your daily life. First on the agenda is budgeting, the backbone of living frugally. Start by understanding your income, expenses, and financial goals. Then, allocate your resources accordingly, making room for savings and investments. Remember, a budget is not a restriction, but a plan that paves the way for financial freedom. Next, consider meal planning. Eating out can be a significant drain on your wallet. Instead, plan your meals ahead of time. Make a grocery list and stick to it. Buy in bulk when it makes sense. Prepare meals at home. And also, freeze leftovers for future use. You'll be amazed at how much you can save. Then, let's talk about do-it-yourself projects. From home repairs to crafting your own gifts, DIY can be a fun and rewarding way to save money. Not only will you be reducing expenses, but you'll also be learning new skills and potentially finding new hobbies. Isn't it exciting to create something with your own hands? Another strategy is to embrace secondhand shopping. Thrift stores, garage sales, and online marketplaces can be treasure troves of gently used items at a fraction of the cost of new ones. It's not just about saving money, but also about reducing waste and supporting a more sustainable lifestyle. Lastly, consider cutting unnecessary expenses. Ask yourself, do I really need that latest gadget or fashion item? Can I live without that expensive coffee every morning? Often, we spend money on things that don't truly add value to our lives. By cutting these out, you can save a substantial amount over time. Start small, pick one or two strategies that resonate with you, and gradually incorporate more frugal habits into your lifestyle. Remember, frugal living is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small changes that add up to big savings over time. Now, it's your turn to share. We've gone through the ins and outs of frugal living and how it can transform your life come 2025. But we know that the beauty of frugality lies in its diversity. What works for one person might not work for another. So, we'd love to hear your unique strategies and tips. Maybe you've got a killer recipe that's both delicious and light on the wallet. Or perhaps you've discovered a new way to repurpose an old item, giving it a second life and saving money in the process. Whatever it is, your insight can be a game changer for someone else. So, let's get the conversation rolling. Share your thoughts, ideas, and experiences. Let's create a community where we can learn, grow, and conquer the financial challenges of 2025 together. So, what's one way you plan to live more frugally in 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on frugal living. Together, we can conquer the financial challenges of 2025. Check out my next video that YouTube suggests, and I'll see you on the other side.